fans live for games like this one.
Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or legal staff member.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Toronto Raptors. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Emmanuel Quickley.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barrett is out there with Green. Then there's Dick. Then there's Pirtle. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped, too. So I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league. Few players shoot it with as much arc as Van Vliet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots.
Pass to Barrett. Over Whitmore. Lets it go with a three. Connects from three-point range.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Pirtle. And he converts the layup. 5 points in the game.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded closely. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He gets that one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Whitmore. Scheming at 12. Moves back up. Şengün, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
They kick it out to Green. To the wing right side from 20 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Green with the ball. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Up top, Şengün. Defended by Pirtle. And here's Green outside. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Whitmore after the Raptors pick up 2. And that one's on target from the wing.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And it's Green missing. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. That one drops for him.
These kinds of buckets are what get Green hyped up. It takes a lot of pride and pleasure in cooking the defense.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Now here's Green. Last game we saw him score 13. Shoots the 3. Nice D from Barrett. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Dick, guarded by Green. Green with the rebound. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Mavericks.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Van Vliet outside. On target from 13 feet. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
Pass to Dick. Puts up a deep 3. And the Raptors miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Clark, the Rockets have done a good job building a young foundation to this roster.
Yeah, I like what they've done, Kevin. They made big strides last season, and it's a team that's really growing up right in front of our eyes, and there's no reason that they can't continue the trend they're on. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Tari Eason's checked in for Whitmore. Smith hits them both. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Green inside the three-point line. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Green stopping on a dime and putting up his shot. Boy, that was impressive how suddenly he did that.
Pass to Barrett. Nails the baby hook.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rockets trail by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The Rockets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Green. There's the triple. Draymond Green with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Houston foul. Jabari Smith. Second personal.
The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their success rate on the season right around 77%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
First free throw is good. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Grady Dick. Good on both. Rockets trail. Now Van Vliet. He's got 7. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Eason. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Huerter outside. Hands it from downtown. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here's Barrett. Olynyk, a screen on Huerter. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bank shot, no good. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Quickly. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Huerter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Quickly the pass to Olynyk. Back to Quickly. And he drops it in from the low post.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Olynyk, a screen on Van Vliet. Such a wide open look. He's got 14.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Now, here's Quickly. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Quickly against Green. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
First one falls for him. He makes one of two that time.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Here's Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Herter finds Eason. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Raptors leading by 4. Quickly. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Abaji. It's a pick by Love. And that one's good, Abaji. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And good that time.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Olynyk, a screen on Van Vliet. Tries to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. 19 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Quickly. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. For 3, Love, and he's good on the 3 ball. And now a 12-point Toronto lead. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Raptors lead by 12. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got Kevin Huerter. Tari Easton is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And there's the drive. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Rockets trail by 15. Tate in the post. Dick defending. Here's Şengün. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Pass to Quickly. Dick in the corner. Back to Quickly. Olynyk sets a screen for Quickly. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Huerter kicks to Holiday. Back to Huerter. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Huerter's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Quickly. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Pass to Olynyk. Quickly looking it over. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta. He has 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here is Holiday. No scoring in this one. Şengün with a screen on Quickly. Huerter, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 19-point game. To the middle. Huerter finds Tate. Şengün with the screen for Tate. Pass to Eason. Another miss by Houston. Toronto leading by 19 points. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. Sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And here's Herter. After R.J. Barrett hitting the three.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Toronto leading by 17. Here he goes.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Raptors third.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
That free throw good from Eason. He's perfect from the line this time.
Trying their best to make a comeback. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. That's one of the ways you trim a deficit.
It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his fourth rebound in this one. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Van Vliet finds Herter. Shoots over Dick. Misses off the left iron. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Pass to Eason. And here's Herter. All sorts of time. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Herter's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Van Vliet. Eason with it. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Houston making some changes. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Şengün. And Jalen Green subbed in for Kevin Huerter. The Raptors also with a sub. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Grady Dick. Houston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Yep, that one goes. Van Vliet's got 11.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Fires the three. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Green finds Tate. Over Green. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
And so it's Houston with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Shots good by Green.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Onside, Barrett. Left block shot on the way. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 12.
28.
Rockets trail by 21. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Pass to Whitmore. Houston moving it around. Now Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whitmore. Barrett covering, and it's Whitmore missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Mitchell dishes to Green. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets. And the Raptors also making a change. Boucher is checked in. Now here's Green. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Over Whitmore. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Green's got 5 now.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
There's Green with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Cam Whitmore.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Aaron Holiday. And the Raptors also making a change. Abaji's checked in. Both free throws good from Green.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
Van Vliet with it. 17 points in his last outing. Nails the wide-open jump shot. He's got 13.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
Now Mitchell. Still without a basket. And again, no good by Toronto. And for the Rockets, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Whitmore. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Mitchell finds Boucher. Here's Abaji. Pass to Green. Here's Abaji. Whitmore defending. Rockets trail by 20. To the paint. Toronto grabs the miss. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 13. Şengün with the bucket. And it's 6 points for Şengün.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Driving the lane, and it's good. 2 points. He has 35.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Whitmore. He has 5. And here is Van Vliet. A 3-ball. Abaji pulls it in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. Over to the wing. Going inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at it. Get to the rack.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
Anytime you can add a player like Draymond Green, you do it. He's a unique individual in every way, and he's a stone-cold winner.
And he'll be vocal. He'll get up in guys' faces. You need guys like that.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Rockets.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Green is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
28.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. They kick it out to Green. For the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 8 points.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Here's Dick. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Out to Barrett. No good on the triple. Rockets have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Whitmore. Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Offline with his 3.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
The shot's good. He's got 39.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Green. Van Vliet sets the pick for Green. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Pass to Dick. On the wing, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Smith. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 9.
Intelligent call there by Green, using the pick and roll to shake up the defense and find a shot.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Green with the ball. And Green slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Whitmore. Now Şengün, defended by Pirtle.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Barrett against Smith.
Who's watching here?
Now Whitmore beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Over Whitmore. And Barrett gets it to go. He's got 14.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Smith outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Barrett. 14 points for him. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Pass to Green. And here is Van Vliet. Inside. Whitmore. The shot misses. Nice D from Barrett. Raptors leading by 20. Makes it off the glass. And he's got 41.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Green with the ball. 12 points for him. Şengün with the screen for Green. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Smith outside. Pass to Green for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Green missing. The Rockets really having a tough go here. Smith outside. Whitmore with it. This one for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
It's Dick on the wing. Guarded by Green. Krill's the three-pointer. Barrett's got 17.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Van Vliet outside. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Checked in for the Rockets. A new group in now for the Raptors. The Raptors have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to Olynyk, kicks it out to Love. Raptors moving the ball around. It's not going to go for him.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Fred VanVleet has his fingerprints all over this one. Just dominating the defense right now.
Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
With the drive and the dunk by Eason.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Quickly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Quickly's got 9 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Eason. And the three off target. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Five on the clock. Shoots a fader. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He has 45 points.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
And stolen by Love. Down low. Here's Abaji. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
No good on the free throw. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Fred VanVleet. No good on the second free throw. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And for Houston, they're shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. And the wide open shot from Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got 10 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Poked loose. Quickly kicks to Love. Over Eason. Rockets with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
With his first shot attempt. The shot by Holiday, no good. Raptors leading by 21. Quickly with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the shot goes in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And it's Green slamming it down.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Quickly. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got 14 points. Rocket shooting 41% for the game. Holiday, the pass to Green. Şengün with the screen on Quickly. Green, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Huerter kicks to Holiday. Pass to Eason. Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Şengün. Tips it. Here's Quickly. To the right side. Takes a 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Cam Whitmore. Kevin Huerter is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Eason in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Huerter passes to VanVleet. Now Whitmore. Pass to VanVleet. Clock at 6. Gets an open look and hits. VanVleet's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Abaji. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement components that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
For your Rockets, Kevin Huerter. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Toronto shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Love outside. Back to Mitchell. Love with the screen on VanVleet. Here's Mitchell. The Rockets pull it in.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Dick. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Tate kicks to VanVleet. Pass to Whitmore. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Onside, Barrett. And here's Boucher. Covered by VanVleet. VanVleet brings the double team.
Get outside.
Boucher the screen. For 3, Barrett. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Toronto, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Mitchell outside. And the Raptors miss again.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Right here.
VanVleet finds Eason. Pass to Huerter. Shoots over Dick. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Huerter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Eason. Here's Herter. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Houston making a switch. Smith has checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Quickly's checked in. On defense, the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Come get it, come get it.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Smith with a screen on Quickly. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter. Raptors leading by 19. And here is Quickly. Boucher sets a screen for Quickly. They grab their own miss. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Smith in the post. Hurdles there. And it's Smith missing. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Dick with it. Back to Quickly. Tries again. Pass to Boucher. Pirtle kicks to Boucher. Van Vliet against Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Quickly's got 11 in the second half. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Whitmore. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. Now Dick. Pass to Quickly. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. Over Quickly. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
An easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
Now Pirtle. Here's Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with the ball, covered by Van Vliet.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Pirtle. He's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Jakob Pirtle, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Whitmore. And it's Green in for Kevin Huerter. And Toronto also making a switch. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Both free throws good from Pirtle. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And there's Green on the assist by Dick.
Assist from
Dick's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Tate. Smith with it. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Dick's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Alfred Şengün, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Tate. And he sinks the second.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Great open look there. Barrett's got 20 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Van Vliet against Quickly. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Over Quickly. The Rockets with another miss. Toronto shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Pirtle against Şengün. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Green with a screen for Quickly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Whitmore finds Smith. Green with the ball. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
for three. Barrett. The three-pointer is right on target. Barrett's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Screen by Şengün. Green, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Quickly kicks to Green. Pass to Pirtle. Now Dick. They kick it out to Green. Barrett with the ball.
2 minutes.
From downtown. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Smith. Can they get it? Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Fantastic response from Smith Jr. Great poise and confidence on display there.
Outside Barrett. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Kevin Love's checked in for Pirtle. Chris Boucher comes in for Green. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Dick. On the free throw, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Pass to Love. Now, here's Quickly. Off target from three-point range. Mitchell against Green. And here is Van Vliet. Over Quickly. No good from the wing. And here is Mitchell. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Great win tonight, MP.
had their chance, not doing it. Now this girl got me in. I'm rich, let's do it.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just stare. We're made through thick and thin, she already fixed on. Brown and back, could have changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprinter.
100, it won't fit in one SUV. SOS, somebody rescue me, I got too many, I got, they could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright, let's send the address through, please.
SUV, the outside white, the inside brown like Michael Jack. More time than Bella Lining, spend like I don't even like my stack. Came on an Irish ferry, let go and it sound like a tap dance. The way that I pull, no yellow, the ref had to give me a black card. Who did what we're doing with rap? Man couldn't sell out his show after all them years of doing the cap and sprint. 2 gal in a van, 2 man in a line, heard one of my things David P. Did he need 20% or whatever? Outside, my head in my hands.
I told her my name is Sam, she said no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran for the diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish Cypriot, but her curves Brazilian. I want her, I bro wants her affiliate. I'm cheap and still, like yo, can I borrow your Netflix? She a feminist, she think I'm sexist. Twisting my words, I'm fishy, dyslexic. Give me my space, I'm intergalactic. Before I give you my Insta password, I'll give you the pin to my Amex. This ain't stainless steel, it's platinum. In a table I got manners, t-shirt tucked in napkin. Still loading, that's the caption. I'm only amount in a minimal fraction. Eat good, I got indigestion. Then in my hood, no aspirin. Can't get rid of my pain with aspirin. Dave just came in an Aston, I'm making that Maybach music. They're trying to insult my intelligence, sometimes I may act stupid. I never went uni, I've been on a campus. The students, if bro let the drumstick beat, then something gon' leak, we ain't playing exclusives.